Hey you guys, it's Megan. It's great to see you, and today I am going to share with you my cream eyeshadow collection because I've been having a lot of fun challenging myself to use a different cream eyeshadow every day, and it's been awesome. I've really enjoyed it ever since I finished my Benefit Creaseless Cream in Birthday Suit because I was using that like every day for months to try to use it up, and now that it's gone, I am so excited to play around with all of my different cream eyeshadows. So I'm going to show you guys my collection. I have a bunch in like the pot form, but then I also have like the pen, like pencil style ones. So I'm going to start with the potted ones, and I really encourage you guys to do this as well if you have a bunch of cream eyeshadows that you just want to try out, because I know that I have my favorites and I always reach for those, but challenging yourself to use a different one every day and even to put like the same eyeshadows on top of it just to see how it can pull different ways and how you can really make an eyeshadow transform using different bases and different cream shadows underneath is really fun. So I have tons. Cream eyeshadows are one of my favorite things, especially the Maybelline color tattoos, so I have a ton of those, but I'm gonna start with the cream eyeshadows in pots that I only have one from each brand. My first one is by MAC, and this is the Constructivist paint pot, and this is a beautiful like milk chocolatey bronzy color. Super creamy, great formula, and it's sort of like, it's very easy to work with because it's kind of thin and it's beautiful, and I especially love pairing this with MAC Mulch eyeshadow. It's a beautiful bronze look, so I love this. And what I do with all of my cream eyeshadows that are in pots, which you guys would know if you've seen my makeup collection or I just did my bedroom overhaul makeup collection video, I store all of my potted cream eyeshadows upside down, so they're like this. And I think that helps keep them so they don't dry out, and I also only use my finger with them to keep them creamy. So those are two things that I found that are best for cream eyeshadows. And sorry my voice, I'm still sick. I thought I was better yesterday when I did my interview, but it was such a long day, and then I was out till 3 a.m. having tons of fun with my friends, so I got re-sick all over again. But anyhow, MAC Constructivist. Moving on to Stila. This is the Stila Smudge Pot in Cobalt, and Sam gave this to me in one of our swaps. This is a beautiful color. I'm not sure if I've ever actually used this, so I'm really excited to use this as one of my bases, and it's a beautiful navy blue color. Cobalt is the perfect descriptor because it is like, it's a very vibrant blue, but it's still deep, and these are nice. They're more thick, sort of like the color tattoos. One of my very favorite things ever, and I'm considering this a cream eyeshadow because it's in this form, but this is the Chanel Illusions d'Ombre in number 83 Illusoire, and Jen so graciously gave this to me in our last swap, and it looks like I've used a ton, but that's because it's a like moussey texture, so it's very like pressable. I don't know how you would describe it, but it is one of the most gorgeous things I've ever seen, and I'm so eternally grateful for it. It's a beautiful purpley, silver, taupey, majestic wonderland of a shadow, and I usually just wear it on its own, but since it is in that format, I thought I would include it. Okay, now I'm going to do ones that I have just two of in each brand. First are these Bourjois Color Edition 24-hour cream to powder texture shadows, and these are ones that Jen sent me that I asked her to pick up for me. These are a similar texture, that they're sort of like moussey, and I haven't used either of these yet. And I'm not sure if it says the name on these, unfortunately. I'll look up the names of these and type them out down here, but this is a goldish color, and it really is a similar texture as the Chanel. So that is a yellowy gold, and I feel like this one is called like Gold Ore or something like that. And then I have this one that's really beautiful. It's like a cranberry bronzy sort of color. yeah, that's really pretty. So those are, again, a thinnish, moussey consistency like the Chanel. And I feel like this says made in France, and I don't know, I feel like they would be very similar formulations. So those are really nice. I can't wait to try those. Then I have two of these Calvin Klein Tempting Glimmer sheer cream shadows, and Jen also sent me these. I used this one yesterday or 2 days ago. Oh my gosh, the lid just like fell apart. Oh my god. Okay, but the shadow is amazing. This is called Vintage Metal. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. It is so amazing. I actually wore this when I did my weekly repeats and reviews when I had like that orangey pink eye. Gorgeous. I love this so much. The consistency is so nice and easy to work with. Let me just get the lid that fell. And then the other one I have is called Sheer Nectar from the same like collection. And I haven't used this one yet, but it's a deeper color. Similar to Constructivist by MAC, I would say. But that vintage, what is that called? Vintage Metal, the orangey copper color. Oh my god. Usually I don't reach for those types of colors, but I think in the summer, stunning. So I love those. Thank you, Jen, for getting those for me, and I can't wait to play around with them more. Okay, moving on to my Maybelline color tattoo collection, which is, I have a ton of Maybelline color tattoos. So I'm going to start with the 3 that I have that are from their permanent collection. I have this one called Inked in Pink, which is from their metals, and these are permanent. So this one is like a pinkish metallic color, and I don't use this one as much, and it's sort of chunky because I don't use it very much. But it's a beautiful pink metallic color, and I think that this would look pretty under like darker colors. I definitely wouldn't put other pink shadows over that because for me that just doesn't look good, so I don't really play with that a lot, but I can't wait to use it during my little challenge to myself and see what I can come up with. Then I have Tough as Taupe, which is a matte, and this is one that most people have if they like the Maybelline color tattoos, and it's more of a gray taupe. So that's a nice one if you like matte bases, because they don't, I think that is the only matte in their permanent line. And then everyone's favorite, Bad to the Bronze, and it's everyone's favorite for a reason. This is a beautiful taupey bronze color, and it's really wonderful. I love that one, and it is like a metallic finish. So that one's great, and I've used that a lot. Then the ones that just came out in their nudes collection, I have 3 of those. First I have Caramel Cool, which is like a coppery tone, and this one's really nice. I really enjoy this and trying out different looks with it, and it's more of a orangey than the Calvin Klein, which I feel pulls more like rosy, like red. So Caramel Cool, and I believe that these are still out, so you might be able to find them. Then we have Nude Compliment, and this one is so similar to Benefit Birthday Suit, which, like I said, I finished, but it's very similar. So if you wanted to try that, this is a good option for you. And these from this collection are super creamy, and they're probably really creamy still because they're newest, but yeah, they're really nice. And then Sleek and Spice, which it's seriously basically exactly the same as Bad to the Bronze, except it's more creamy because it's new. So I'm gonna, no wait, that's not Bad to the Bronze. I put it under the wrong thing. But you can, let me put it under Bad to the Bronze so it's more easy to tell. So that's Bad to the Bronze, and it's thicker, so I got a heavier swatch, and that's Sleek and Spice. And then there's another Sleek and Spice swatch over there. But hopefully you can tell that they're like essentially the exact same thing. You don't really need both, but you know, these are just my favorites, so I guess that's why I need to catch them all. I need to have them all, like all the Pokemon. So those are the ones I had from the Nudes collection. Then the collection, the summer collection from last year, I have 3 of those that I believe were all in the collection. I was trying to remember, and hopefully my memory is right. My favorite one, and the one that I'm wearing today, is Lavish Lavendar. I can't get enough of this. I love this color so much. It's so creamy still. And it's a beautiful taupey purple lavender color. And it is a metallic-y finish. I love it. It is so nice. Like I said, I'm wearing it today as a base for NARS Ondine, which usually I pair with more browns, so it made it, I don't know, it made it really like a pretty pinky purple, and I can't get the lid on. Okay, so I'm going to move over to my other hand. Hopefully I can swatch with my left hand. This one I don't like as much. This is called Shady Shores. Shady Shores. Oh my god, that's really weird. It sounds like you have a lisp. This is like a yellow with a duochrome. Not really my favorite. It's getting like goopy. Maybe you can tell the bluish duochrome, maybe not. I've only used this a few times. If I don't like it after I use it during my little project that I'm doing, I'm probably gonna get rid of it because it's not my favorite, and I don't know. And then I have Seashore Frosts, which was like insane. Everyone was going crazy trying to find this, and I was so thankful that I got it, but I like never use it. It's a really interesting like blue, it's dry, it's getting really dry, like blue, green, yellow duochrome. It is really like mermaidy. It's super pretty, but I never really wear it, so hopefully during this project it'll help me realize what to pair with it or enjoy it and appreciate it more. So those are the ones I had from the summer collection from last year. Then I have the matte color tattoos that came out, I guess last fall or something. I have all 3. I have just Beige, which is a yellowy skin tone color. These I use with a brush, so they got sort of dry, but these are some good ones that I hope that they come out with in their permanent line. So this is just a matte yellow tone, which is really good for brightening the eye. Then they came out with Nude Pink, which was compared to MAC Painterly Paint Pot a lot, but I think this one is more like pinkish gray. And I like this one pretty well, but if you build it up too much, it doesn't look very good on my skin tone. But there's that one. And then my favorite one of the mattes is Matte Brown, which I wish they called Milk Chocolate, because it literally, this one, oh man, lots of brush marks in there. I haven't used this one in a while, but it's a really pretty, yeah, it's getting kind of clumpy. So the swatch is kind of heavy, but that's a horrible swatch, oh my god. It looks like crap, basically, but it once was very creamy and delightful, so that is what I wish was called Milk Chocolate. And then finally I have 4 color tattoos from my very favorite Maybelline color tattoo collection, which was the 2012 fall, like, I don't know, like runway collection. I don't remember what it was called. But I got Barely Beige, which they have barely branded in the permanent collection, and this is just a wonderful, creamy, champagne color. And I used this yesterday for my interview makeup. It was perfect. It was exactly what I needed. It's still creamy, which really impresses me. This is one of my most used ones, and like I said, barely branded they have in the permanent collection, and it's exactly the same, which is why I don't have that. Then I have Rich Mahogany, and I think this one is kind of patchy, but, and it's drying out. As you can tell, it's pulling from the sides. So this isn't one that I really reach for, and maybe I should get rid of it, but it's so hard for me to part with these. And it's similar to Constructivist paint pot. Maybe you can tell. It's so dry now that it doesn't swatch very well. But even when it was fresh, it was sort of patchy, so that's kind of a bummer. But then the last two I really love. This is Gold Shimmer. And this is more of like an antique-y, olivey gold. And this is beautiful. I love this one so much. And usually I don't really get attracted to golds, but since this is like the antique-y, greenish, deeper gold, I love it so much. And I need to use this one more. My camera just died, so hopefully it cut off right before I did this, but this is one of my favorite Maybelline color tattoos. It's Mossy Green, again from that fall 2012 collection, I believe. Oh my goodness. This is a magical, magical color, and I wish that they would come out with more of these, like, deeper tones. Love this one so much, and can't wait to use this in my little challenge. So those were all of my potted cream shadows, and now I'm going to do the stick ones, but first I'm going to wash off my hands so we can do more swatches. Okay, so now moving on to the stick form of cream eyeshadows, I'm going to start with this Mally eyeshadow stick in Twilight. Literally, I never use this, and it's so nice and creamy, and it also reminds me of the Benefit Birthday Suit Creaseless Cream, and I got this so long ago, but I never use it, and I need to. So this might be one that I try to use up. But yeah, that's the Mally. I think they're called the Evercolor Shadow Sticks. Then one of my favorite things ever is the MAC Grease Paint Stick in Brown Now, which Natasha sent me, and oh my gosh, it is phenomenal. It's like a reddy brown color. Super nice. These grease paint sticks are more dryish. They're not as creamy, but I love them so much. Well, I've only ever tried this one, but I love it, and it is part of one of my favorite summer looks. So this is awesome, and it's great. It's awesome and great, obviously. Sephora waterproof crayon jumbo 24 hours. Let's see, what color is this? Purple glitter. Another one that Natasha sent me, and another one I don't use enough, but it is a really cool deep purple with a bunch of silver glitter. I think that's really fun. Need to use that more because that's how I feel like my insides are. Like, I feel like I'm like a purple glitter eyeshadow, but I just don't wear them enough, so I need to. Then this one is an MUA Color Blast eyeshadow tint, and this is in the shade A Girl Like Me. It's on this little barcode, and this is a pretty light neutrally champagne-y taupe color. I haven't played with this. Jen sent me this, and I can't wait to try that out. Then I have this Ulta eyeshadow crayon in Devil's Food, and this is one Natasha sent me a while ago that I probably have used like once, but it's a really beautiful like deep brown with silver glitters. And I really like this one, but I need to use that more. I don't really reach for these crayon ones. I always do the pots, so this challenge will help me remember to use these. Then I have two LA Color jumbo eye pencils that Sam sent me. This one is in Sunkissed, and this one and the next one are really good for summer. So that's like a yellowy gold with glitter. And then this one I really like. Again, it's the LA Colors jumbo pencil in Relaxation. So this is like a This reminds me of the Calvin Klein shadow I showed you guys. I think I really do like those colors there. Like the coppery tones. Really pretty. Then I have 3 e.l.f. jumbo eyeshadow sticks that I've never tried. This one is called Little Miss Thing. And it is a yellow gold. Sam also sent me these and I haven't yet tried them, so I'm excited to. This one is called Forest Nymph. This one is like a brownish, there's a hint of green in there, brownish green color. And then that might actually be like olivey tone. And then this one is called French Lace. And this is a classic champagne color with a little bit of pink. It's a little bit pinkish. And then my last ones are 3 Pixi Lid Lash Shadow Pens. And I got these a while ago. I really like them but never reach for them. This one is called Shell Sheen. And again, Pixi Lid Lash Shadow Pen. And this one is a beautiful light baby pink shimmery color. Then this one is from Pixi as well, but it's from their Tinkerbell line. It's called the Catching Shadows Crayon Pixi Glow, and it's called Beaming Reflection. Sorry, the sun just went behind the clouds. Hopefully you can still see. So that's like a yellowy champagne. And then my very last one is called Brun Beam, also a lid lash shadow pen. And this one is just a deep brown. I put it in the middle there. So those are all of my cream shadows, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I wanted to do this not only for you guys, but also to remind myself of all the beautiful colors I have and to get inspired for my cream eyeshadow challenge. And I really hope some of you join me in doing this because I did this for like a week last year, but I'm going to do this until I get through all of my shadows, all of my cream shadows, or until I get bored. Like maybe I'll just keep doing it, and I really am excited about it, and it makes me go out of my comfort zone and try different looks, which I really need to do more often. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you guys are doing any cool makeup challenges for yourself this summer, or I know some of you guys are like in fall going into winter, so I think that's really cool. But let me know how you all are doing. I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm wearing my Yas Gaga shirt. Hopefully you can see. I love it. Yas Gaga, yes. So I had to mention that. But thank you all so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you really soon. Bye!